2023 I took on my first proper ultra marathon. It was the Lap in the Lake District. 47 mile, 75k circular tour of the hills surrounding Lake Windermere. It's on a variety of terrains and it takes in somewhere in the region of about 2,600 meters of elevation. So it's a fairly chunky undertaking. But it's a very accessible ultra, and there was lots of people, including me that day, that were doing an ultra for the first time. And there's lots of reasons for that. One, it's one of the best waymarked events that you're ever likely to see. Like, there are blue arrows everywhere and you'd have to work so hard to get lost. So it's great. You don't have to worry about navigation, you don't have to worry about maps and compasses and all those sort of scary things when you're taking something like this on for the first time. But it's also just so well supported. The feed stations are other level, like just walking into one of the best buffets you've ever seen. So anything from what you'd expect, like gels and electrolytes, right through cake, Jaffa cakes, cheese baguettes, peanut butter, soup, even at the midway point you get pizza. It's incredible, and it went well. I finished it in just over 15 hours, which was incredible for my first ultra over that distance and that elevation. Managed to cross the line just as the sun was disappearing, which meant no head torch. And I loved it so much that I signed up to the following year's event the next day. So the 2024 event came along, and this time things went a little bit differently. The conditions were a lot more challenging for me. I would describe them as tropical. 25, 26 degrees it peaked at that day, which for the wee ginger man from Manchester was very challenging indeed. First half of the race went okay, slower than 2023, but it wasn't too bad and we were pretty steady. And then we did the biggest climb of the day, which is Wansfell, and coming down off that, it just changed everything, in all honesty. I think I hit the wall and I just couldn't recover from it. Probably a combination of just not eating enough, and probably the main reason, just not enough salts. Such a hot day, and yeah, I just didn't really know how to fuel for it and how to deal with it. So the second half of the event was an absolute trudge, if I'm honest. Jogging, lot of walking, lot of plodding along on the poles, and it took yeah, about 19 hours, I think. Finished in the pitch black at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and it was a struggle. The last 20k were particularly tough, but still I enjoyed it. Weirdly, maybe not the last 20k, but for the most part I did still enjoy it. So I'd really seen the best and the worst of the Lap with those two experiences, so I thought. So the May version of the Lap goes clockwise around Lake Windermere, but they do every year do the same event in September where they go anti-clockwise around Lake Windermere. And I just knew that I had to have a go at that one too. And this brings us up to now. Along came September and off I went to registration. Good evening. Good evening. Friday, the 12th of September, and we are back in the Lake District, and we are at the Lap. But you'll notice it is September, it's not May. So we're doing the alternate version, the inversion as we're calling it. The Lap anti-clockwise. It has a different vibe this time around, but that's mainly due to the weather. It has not been good for the last few days. It's not looking good for tomorrow, and it's been on and off showers all night. Who knows? Who knows? Done the Lap 2 times before, but I've done the clockwise version in May, and both times it's been really, really hot. 2024 was insanely hot and it absolutely destroyed me. So choosing between 26 degrees of sunshine and tomorrow, which looks like fairly torrential rain all day, plus like about 5 degrees at the top. Some of the peaks like Wansfell. Don't know. Ask me again tomorrow, I guess. So I popped down to registration, get everything sorted, get the kit check done, get my number, get myself sorted, and yeah, just having a little wander down the start of the course. So there is Glorious Pond.
If you can just see it in the background, that is Lake Windermere. It is my birthday this weekend, so if you want to subscribe to my channel as a birthday present and give this video a like, I will not complain. This is my final weekend of being 47, so what better way to celebrate than coming up to the lakes and doing a 47 miler in the hills.
The anti-clockwise route is widely considered to be the hardest of the two versions of the event, and there's many reasons for that. The main reason I think is the two biggest climbs are in the latter half of the event when you do it in September, whereas in May you get to get those two biggest climbs out of the way in the first half, which makes a difference, partly physically but mostly psychologically. Knowing that you've got those done just makes it so much easier. Also, September, you just get less daylight, so if you're a bit of a plodder like me, you're pretty much guaranteed to start and end the race in the darkness. And making your way around that kind of terrain at night with a head torch is a lot more difficult than it is during the day. The other reason why the September event is often a lot more difficult is weather. Typically, the last few events have all really suffered with pretty heavy rain, and it makes a big difference to the conditions underfoot. And this year was no different. And the final reason that the September event is a lot tougher is the elevation profile of the hills. A lot of the climbs on the May event are really steep up, so hard slog just on the poles, but once you get to the top you've got a lovely gradual descent which is very runnable, and you can make up a lot of time. When you come in the other way, it's just this constant plod up the hill, and you get to the top and then it's just so steep coming down the other side that you can't run at all. It's just a matter of just trying to stay on your feet more than anything. So really tricky, really technical, really slow descent, so you just can't make up any time. Overall, the September event tends to be an hour to 2 hours slower for most people for all of those reasons. So off we went, full of beans and enthusiasm about the day ahead, and headed off into this beautiful countryside.
Be safe out there, folks. Look out for each other, look out for anybody, look out for yourselves, look out for everybody else. Enjoy the food. Whatever you do, make it the Tripack. The pizza is fantastic.
And we're off. September lap. Let's get it done. 47 miles of joy. Let's go and get wet. Alright, back to DKN, and we're moving. It's always a bit of a tricky start of this one because 1,500 people, a lot of single track, a lot of queuing. I don't mind too much, to be honest. It sort of brings the legs in with a bit of walking, bit of jogging. Jobs are good. So this is me doing anti-clockwise lap for the first time, and even though I know I've done this trail before, it looks very different the other way. Not familiar in the slightest. Anyway, let's traverse this mud.
For the first part of the morning, the weather was amazing. The sun came out, it was crisp, it was cold, but with the sun overhead, it was actually perfect running weather. I'd started the event with a friend of mine, but we sort of got split up fairly early doors. It didn't matter, there's so many lovely, friendly people to chat to. I even got chatting to a fellow YouTuber, a guy called Andrew from Hunt on the Trails. I ran with him for about 5-10 minutes and we had a really lovely chat, but he was much quicker than me, so off he toddled into the distance.
Not even sure how far we've come, but it sort of feels like maybe we've done a park run, I'm not sure.
7k.
7k we've done. That'll do, must be near the feed station. And bumped into Andrew from Hunts on the Trails. So yeah, we've just been comparing notes as fellow YouTubers as to why we do these silly things, but here we are anyway. So you're having a people today. There's no particular target for you, Andrew?
Well, I'm out with my friend Helen, so we've got kind of a time in mind, but it's not crucial.
Okay.
Maybe enjoy it. I mean, this weather, this is beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, I've been addicted to the weather forecast past 3 days and it's been horrible, so.
This is just like perfect temperature, no wind,
Don't want to jinx it though, because I think tonight it might take a turn for the worst.
PB today.
Oh, why is he saying these things? He knows I'm a poodler. Right, Andrew, good to meet you. See you later, pal.
Feed stations, I purposely rattled my way through. I wasn't stopping for more than 5-10 minutes tops. I knew that the second half of this event for me was going to be so much slower. The only place that I could possibly make up any real time was the feed stations.
Okay, let's have a little check-in. Just come out of the first feed station and we're about 10k-ish in. So 2 part runs done this morning. Jobs are good, and let's do another, I don't know, 12, is it? Maths is hard. Cracking on, first section was pretty good. A lot of queuing, probably not the worst thing in the world though. Just bring it in nice and slowly. Just looking at the ETA at the moment, it's actually saying 7:10. Now we know how misleading those ETAs can be at this stage, so you know what, no targets for this at all. I think it's going to be a tough day. I think the weather's going to be tough later. At the moment, great. Don't want to jinx it. So, yeah, just finishing would be good. But if we were to throw an A goal in, 10 PM. I said it out loud. Said it out loud. Let's see what happens. Okie doke, I suppose. If I want to do that, I better stop talking. How are you? You alright?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Just think soon you'll be up on the tops. You'll have those glorious Lakeland views. It'll be amazing.
Does sound good. It's just the up bit that I've got a problem with. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you, Marshall. Thank you so much.
We're motoring on, and I've bumped into a couple of people from the channel, and they're dragging me along a little bit quicker than I'd like, if I'm honest. So it's Oliver, is it?
Yeah, Oliver, yeah.
And Katie. And Katie, this is your first ultra?
First ultra, yeah.
How are we feeling so far?
Yeah, good so far.
And why did you choose the lap, you reckon?
Because it said there was good way marking.
Right, yeah.
You get lost.
Take away that navigation element.
Yeah.
Excellent. And aiming for anything today, Katie, or are you just getting round?
Just getting round.
That's the right attitude. Good on you. Right, I'm not going to slow you down anymore, guys. Nice to meet you. Have a good one. Okay, I think we're heading up Gonch. Fairly chunky climb, but nothing compared to what's to come later. But we are just getting a particularly great view of the pond right now. Come and have a look at this. Has arrived as promised. Okay, let's give you a little update. So we've just come out of Ludderburn Moss, which is, yeah, about, well, according to my notes 22k in, but according to my watch it's 25k in, so maybe it's somewhere in between those two things. But yeah, that was 15k section, so felt chunky. The heavens opened just like we were expecting them to do, so that was fun. To be honest, it was just hard to stay upright. The ground underfoot is obviously muddy, very soft. But yeah, next section is not too bad. 8k through to Matson ground. Yeah, and that'll take us over 30k into this particular endeavour, and then we'll be looking forward to Troutbeck and pizza. So yeah, there you go. We're doing all right. It's not as nice as it was, but we're surviving.
At about 25k, my right knee started to niggle just a little bit, and that was a worry because there was 50k to go in this event. So to be starting to manage some potential injury issues so early on was a bit of a worry. And by 30k, the left knee had joined in the party as well, and both knees were really hurting by that point. I was okay on the flats. I could sort of jog and run along okay. Hiking up the hills was not a problem. Any descent, even just the slightest of descents, was absolute agony from about 35k onwards, so I knew I was in for a very long afternoon and evening.
Little update. So numbers wise, we've got 45k to go. BTA still showing about 7:15, give or take, and yeah, average pace is like 10.5, 11, something like that case. So you know what, pretty good, pretty solid. But last 5k, the right knee started causing some issues, and we're pretty early in this event to be sort of trying to tackle those kind of problems, so we will see. Lovely. Matson ground, feed station done. Had a decent buffet going on there. Stuck a knee brace on. Hopefully that'll help. See if we can keep it moving at this pace. Next section, 12k to Troutbeck, which involves delicious freshly baked pizza. Time slipped a little bit. We're sort of 7:30 ETA at the moment. I think that's going to keep slipping, but who knows? There's a bit of margin there, isn't there? Because I did say a desirable outcome would be 10 o'clock. So, don't know. It's all going to depend on this dodgy knee. Forest Head. Come on, have a look at this. It's alright, isn't it? It's alright. Lovely little pond, that. Troutbeck. You beautiful, beautiful thing.
Eventually made it to the halfway point of Troutbeck. Now, Troutbeck is the best feed station I think you're ever going to find on any event, but certainly the best on this event. You can send a drop bag ahead of time. I sent ahead a fresh t-shirt, fresh socks, and just a few things to freshen up with. But more than that, they have freshly baked pizza for days, and at that distance in the event, it's the most amazing pizza you're ever gonna taste. So that was incredible. We looked forward to that for such a long time, so it was nice to just take a little bit of time out, have as much food as possible, have a little freshen up, and then get ready for what we knew was going to be the much tougher part of the event.
Troutbeck was delightful. Changed my socks, changed my t-shirt, and we're back out. I had 4 or 5 slices of pizza and tried not to hang around, so I think I was in and out in about 15 minutes, which is not bad for that, I don't think. But it has affected the ETA, and the pace right now is definitely affecting the ETA. We're looking at about 10 past 8 now, so that's slipped a fair chunk, but to be expected. And we're trying to make our way up One's Fell, which biggest climb of the route. So it's got to dig in, get it done, but I have got a friend now, so that's nice. Managed to catch up with Sarah.
Hi.
Lost her at the start. I was doing too much administration and she was off into the sunset.
Yeah, I managed to gather ourselves together at the same time.
How are you feeling, mate?
Not bad. Really good. Having a great day.
You loving it?
Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Sarah's first lap, you see. Right, can't talk, too steep. Bye. Sarah and I decided now that the plan was to try and stick together until the end, and heading up that 3-mile ascent towards the top of One's Fell, I was very grateful for the company, and things were about to get much tougher. So what comes up must go down, and normally that's a good thing, but to be honest, because the knees are griefing me, it's both knees now by the way, I've been absolutely dreading this bit because this is going to be steep and sketchy. All my fears about the descent off One's Fell were soon realised. Every step down was absolute agony. My knees were completely shot and it took an absolute age. Passing through Ambleside brought back some lovely memories of the 2024 lap and the greatest ice cream I think I've ever tasted. And the crowd support from the people in the village was absolutely fantastic. Heading up to Loughrig, so the last of the big climbs, and just bumped into a very nice chap who's been watching some of the videos on the channel, and he's just pointed out that my 2024 lap is no longer on YouTube, which I was aware of, that there's a music license shift on YouTube, so it's been hidden for a little while. And Mark over here is in the background of a few shots.
Yep.
So let's just get him on today. How are we getting on, mate? You enjoying it?
I am now, yeah.
What was it bad before?
Well, when we had that downpour going through the woods.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare. Now it's brightened up now, so yeah.
Oh, it's been all over the place today. The weather's been like every season in one, but we're nearly there, pal.
Yep, nearly there.
Nearly there. Well,
press on.
Good to meet you, pal.
And you, Lee. All the best.
As we descended down from Loughrig, the weather started to shift again. Loughrig, done. We've conquered it. So that's the 2 big climbs done. That was slow going. That was really slow going. Going up was all right. It got a bit tough towards the end of getting towards up Loughrig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely feeling it. You can tell we're in the sort of latter stages of this behemoth. But coming down was just like One's Fell, really. It was just like agony for me.
Step by step.
Yeah, it's sketchy as well, isn't it? You just got to be so careful.
The steps are so narrow.
And yeah, wet day, so yeah, not the easiest, but it's done. Our ETA has moved substantially. It's now knocking on the door at 10 o'clock, which was sort of what we were saying would be a nice time to come in. So yeah, as long as it doesn't push back too much further, we might scrape it. We'll see. We're not here to break any records, are we, Sarah?
Definitely not.
We were just waxing lyrical about how amazing this place is. It's just so beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, you just wouldn't want to do anything else with your day, just spend a day in the lakes.
No,
hiking all the
absolutely.
hills.
Getting to spend a day in this beautiful country is well worth it. Even worth the pain in both of my knees right now. Oh, yeah, Skelwith Hall, penultimate feed station. Just trying to do a bit of a smash and grab on this one. Get us some Coca-Cola, the magic juice, get a few snacks, and then crack on. I think the ETA is looking at beyond 10 now, so we need to try and find some time. And don't know, not much running in me right now. The knees are absolutely shot, but yeah, we'll see. If we can stomp on at a rapid pace, we might find it. Let's find out.
The reality coming out of the penultimate feed station was we were in for a much later night than we'd anticipated. A lot of walking followed, with some occasional running breaks.
Having some issues with the technology, but that's latter barrow done. So you can see the pond again in the darkness, and yeah, it looks very pretty from up here. I won't try and show you because you've got no chance of seeing it. And yeah, head on down to the final feed station, and then in we go. And what we on, like, yeah, about 11k, something like that. All right, I need to get my light back on, so let's go.
After Latterbarrow, the light left us and the weather took yet another turn for the worse. Conditions underfoot were extremely challenging, and staying upright was the main aim. Pace went out the window. Some puddles were deceiving, and where I expected just a wet foot, I found water up to my mid-thigh.
That section was horrible. Like, sketchy. Nearly fell down the side of the mountain, and then knee deep in water. I think they're trying to kill us. Final feed station. Final feed station, which means it's just a park run to go after this. Just a park run to go after. And we are making the final trudge. About 2.5k to go. We're doing all right. We're sort of marching on, and that's about as much as you can expect, I think, now. All those dreams of 10 o'clock, they went, yeah. They went a while ago. The conditions, the incline, yeah, it's just hard going. So to stay upright, you had to go really slow.
Walking in rivers.
Yeah, we were, yeah, going through rivers, falling knee deep into what looked like a normal puddle until half my body disappeared. So that was sort of the dynamic for that bit. So yeah, really tough sort of final. Our best part of 20k really, that's it. So yeah, we'll be in sometime after 11, and I don't think we're too unhappy about that, are we?
No, just getting to the finish line.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think we've done all right. So let's trudge our way through these final couple of Ks.
The last 5k was slow going, but the mood definitely shifted for the better. And seeing that final stretch up to the Arch of Joy was pure elation. I didn't have much of a sprint in me, but Sarah practically flew in.
Thank you for watching. If you've got this far, please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciate it. And bear in mind, it's my birthday weekend, isn't it? So you're obliged to. What a lovely birthday present for me. Okay, let's go and get the lap 2025 finished.
There's no feeling quite like those last 100 metres on an ultra. The only thing that matters in the entire world is those final few steps. And everything briefly makes sense.
Here we go. That's mate. Thank you guys. Thank you guys, you're awesome. That was a tough one. Thank you.
The day after the race, some friends were chatting on WhatsApp about potentially signing up for the following year's event. I told them in no uncertain terms that having completed the event in both directions, that my business with the lap was now concluded.